AITA for getting a vasectomy without telling my wife after she had an abortion without telling me. My wife 32F and I 34M are generally good. Married 6 years. Other than the subject of this post, there are no financial, job, or similar issues between us. We have had some major ups and downs with family planning. She had 2 abortions despite knowing my strong objections. I didn't even know about the first one until she told me about the second one. She revealed the first abortion at the same time she told me she was pregnant again and planning to terminate. She knew how I felt about it and kept it from me, which was a huge blow. We worked through it, it's her choice, etc. But I was devastated and I felt completely powerless. To avoid going through that pain again, I decided to get a vasectomy without discussing it with her. I thought it was the best way to prevent more pain for me. I did not tell her initially because I thought it was fair game to do what I wanted with my body the same way she did. In the long run, I did not tell her because it did not seem important because she repeatedly said she did not want kids. Fast forward to a few months ago, she told me she was pregnant. I was absolutely shocked and accused her of cheating because I had a vasectomy. I'll admit, part of me felt a weird sense of pride thinking I had caught her cheating so obviously without having to do a bunch of digging and being gaslit for months years. I also just presumed she would abort again, so I didn't think about our baby at all. But she said she was keeping it. After saying many things I now regret, I learned that the vasectomy might not have worked, so we did a DNA test which I didn't even know could be done during pregnancy. Turns out, the baby is mine. I am excited and apologized repeatedly. But she's incredibly distant and talking about divorcing me. She says I betrayed her by getting a vasectomy without telling her and is hurt by my initial reaction, thinking I was more interested in accusing her of cheating than in the pregnancy. She says I was gleeful about catching her cheating and didn't care about the baby. I'm frustrated because she's being short-sighted. We're finally having a child, and she wants to abandon the relationship. There was no infidelity, no real breach of trust. She did what she wanted with her body, and I did the same. Now it feels like there's a double standard. It's okay for her to make those decisions, but not for me? I know there's a breach of communication here, but it's mutual. I think this is an situation, and we should be able to work through it together, especially with a kid on the way. Am I completely off base? Edit. The comments here are generally awful and hateful. I don't plan to post again and regret it. To be clear, I did not get a vasectomy for revenge, I did it for myself. I did not tell her about it as a form of protest, revenge, self-preservation, keeping the peace. Second, our marriage has been good. I love being with her and want to continue being with her. I don't want my marriage to end and all of the negative comments are unhelpful. Third, I strongly believe that our transgressions should equal out. If I can get over her hiding an abortion, or at least be willing to continue the relationship after it, I would like to get the same courtesy from her. I feel like this is all so unfair. And she is a marriage therapist, which makes this even more unreasonable for her to act like this.